All right, everybody, y'all know what it is, man. Three Kings Boxing. Go to threekingsboxing.com for latest going on the sport of boxing. Shout out to everybody out there, Three Kings, man. Joining me today to do this interview with one of the top contenders in the super flyweight division, my man Michael Wilson Jr. helping me out with this interview. What's going on, Mike?
What's going on, bro? What's going on, Scrappy?
What's good, baby?
What's good? What's good? Before we introduce the guy we're about to talk to, we want to give a big shout out to Mr. Bob Traeger for making this happen and putting this together. We are talking to top WBA contender in the super flyweight division, John Scrappy Ramirez. What's going on, man?
What's good, bro? I'm over here, the one and only, baby. Thank y'all for having me, and hey, let's talk.
All right, appreciate it. So, all right, man. So let's go on and kick this off, man. So, your path to boxing wasn't exactly like everybody else's, right? If I recall correctly, man, I believe that soccer and football was your first goal, man. How did you transition from that to boxing?
Really, just I lost purpose. I dropped out of college, so my main goal was to like everyone make it to the league as a football player. But I was realistic with myself, and I was like, you know what, I ain't gonna make it far with football. But my biggest thing was school. I didn't like school, bro. I feel like I was wasting my time, And when you go to JUCO, bro, it's bad. You ain't got no money. You got to be in school all day, So I feel like I was wasting my time. So I dropped out, and then at that point, I'm like, yo, what the fuck should I do with my life, yo? Like I gotta do something with me, because I knew in me that I was born to be special, bro. So me not doing anything and wasting my time, that was like, nah, that ain't me. That didn't feel good. So I really took time for me to really discover boxing. But one day out of the blue, something just came in my. There was a voice that just told me walk into a boxing gym. So I did that, and bro, the rest was history.
Well, the gym you walked into was wild card
Wild
boxing.
card, and
yeah.
To be honest, I didn't even know about wild card. Like wild card was down the street from my school,
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that wild card is down the street, and me not knowing about Freddie Roach or Pacquiao that's down the street, like that's what you call destiny. Like it's meant to be. And also boxing it's hard. It's a hard sport, right? But people don't understand the business side is harder, right? You ain't got no coach, you ain't got no manager, you ain't got no promotion, but you ain't gonna make it in this business. And it's hard to have all three. And my journey so far has been like this way, this way. I've had my struggles, but man, it wasn't as bad as most people that have been doing this for a long period of time. So for me to like really see it and compare myself to other fighters, and I don't like comparing myself, but I like seeing how other fighters. I like seeing other people's journey, right? Just to see what I could gain, or like things I could learn, right? So I peep and I compare it to mine. I'm like, you know what, my shit ain't that bad, bro. So that's what really made me stick to the plan. And bro, it's been amazing. Look where I'm at.
Right. All right, man. One last question before I turn it over to my man Mike. You didn't have a really long amateur career. I believe you only had 25 fights. But you did have some success. You won the SoCal Golden Gloves, and I think you also won the Burnt Sugar National Tournament, man. Now that you are a professional, what is the main big difference that you see from the amateurs? And what was the main reason why you didn't stay in the amateurs long? Do you feel you had more of a pro style, or you was just in a hurry, man? You just hurry up and become
Really,
a professional?
it's a lot of things. But look, to touch your point, because you asked multiple questions. So the first I'm gonna answer: the pros and the amateurs are two different things, two different ball games, stylistically, different rules, right? So it's a different world. Now the reason why I didn't stay in the amateurs because I was already older, and I fought at a lower weight class. So for I didn't there they I didn't have a lot of competition. It was hard for me to get fights. So the only times I would fight was nationals, and nationals were 3 times a year, right? And you had to travel, so that was already kind of hard. Really, I got my experience through sparring, so I was already sparring top fighters, champions at wild card. So I was like, you know what? Why do these fights if I already got the proper training and experience at what I get that at wild card, right? So that is why I didn't stay long in the amateurs because it was hard for me to get fights. And at the end of the day, I had my style was different. I had a pro style, just by nature and also just by training with professionals and sparring with professionals. The pace was different. It's much slower. It's more thinking. Everything's calculated. In the amateurs, it's a faster pace. It, a lot of punches. It's kind of like tag, and I ain't like that. So now that I'm a professional, I appreciate it a lot because I get to use my skills, my brain, my time. You know what I'm saying? I get to show that the amateurs, you ain't got time for none of that, bro.
That's what's up. All right, Mike, go ahead, man.
At age 8, your father moved you from Los Angeles to Honduras. You spent ages 8 to 12 there. Uh, that experience adjusting to a new culture, a new environment. How did that mold you? Not only just growing up as a kid, but do you think has that experience helped shape you in your boxing career in terms of adjusting to things on the fly in different environments?
I think it had a big impact in me because I got to see and experience real life. When you come from nothing, you get to appreciate the little things, right? And you get to see what life really is about. Um, so the fact that I got to see that and experience that, growing up wasn't about complaining or crying, none of that, bro. We didn't. That shit wasn't allowed at the crib. Um, everything I've gone through has got me to where I am, and that's why I'm able to navigate through life much easier than most people because I endured the hardships at that time at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So life been easy now without my father, but when I was back there, it was kind of hard to be honest.
Tough times make a tough man, in other words.
I agree with that 100%, yo.
You mentioned how you worked at the Wild Card Gym and you went through the trials and tribulations there. Um, as a pro, why did you not decide to go with Freddie Roach as your trainer and take a different direction instead?
Uh, listen. I pay attention to detail, right? And Freddie Roach has a lot of experience, but he didn't have what I was looking for. And what I was looking for was a person to actually spend time with me. Mind you, I need the experience. I lack inexperience. I need time. Freddie Roach had too many fighters. It's impossible for him to give me his time, you know. But I will say this: he gave me the opportunity to be around him and his fighters, so I thank him for that. But that wasn't the fit I was looking for, so I was smart enough to not take it, man, and I moved on.
The experience of going through all that sparring, sparring the likes of Prograis, sparring the likes of Ivan Redkach, later on Stephen Fulton. How did that develop you early on in your career?
I mean, come on, that's the as of right now, Stephen Fulton's he's on the top, right? Regis on the top. So that's real. That's self-explanatory, brother. Like that's the best word you can get, and that's on me to make to gain the experience I need to get, right? So I make the best out of the opportunity, by soaking everything, um, all the information I was able to get, and still by building a relationship with each fighter, and asking the right questions. Yeah.
All right, man. So We got a couple questions because we told people he was going to be on, and everybody's excited to hear from you, man. We got a couple questions. One question I'm going to go to is my man L Dub Boxing. He said, "Ask Scrappy what do he think of Malik Scott as a trainer after spending some time with him at Brick House."
Yo, I fuck with him, yo, like heavy. He's a smart trainer, but just overall, like I appreciate the fact he puts the time in to study the craft. You know, like I grew up playing football, and one thing that helped us when we play football is film study, bro. Like in boxing, we don't see that as often. I don't see fighters watching tapes, but actually watching it, like you gotta slow it down and paying attention to the little things. You know what I'm saying? Not just watch boxing just to watch, but you break everything down. Malik Scott, he breaks everything down, right? And yesterday he said something. He was giving a young fighter a tip, and he said something that was like a fact. Simple is the best. Keeping shit simple. You know what I'm saying? We in times where we want to make shit look cool, and that's the wrong way to go about it. Master the simple things, man, the fundamentals. Simple, man. Once you master the simple, you're able to break the rules and you get creative, you get crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate Malik Scott as a man and as a trainer.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Another question we got, man, from a man Bond. He said, "What was your favorite fight in the amateurs?"
My favorite fight in amateurs. Oh, that's easy. When I fought Emilio Vargas, when I fought Emilio Vargas, the reason that was one of my favorite fights was because I knew if I was able to fight him and beat him, that I would get noticed in the boxing world. Again, I didn't have no background, no one knew of me. So I wanted to fight him and prove people that I was better than him. So like that, I'll get some attention, right? And every tournament try to I would hope they put us on the same bracket, but he would always be on the other side of the bracket. So the only chance for me to face him would be in the championship, right? And we would always lose, like in the uh semifinals. So I never got the I didn't get the opportunity till my last fight, my last tournament. I got the opportunity to face him, and I beat him
That's what's up.
in
Go
in
ahead.
his home. Hold up, in his homeland. We was out in Oxnard, and he brought everyone out. I mean, I'm talking about he packed the whole arena out, bro. It was just me and my coach and his son, right, against all of them. But man, I love that was like one of the best fights that night. I remember it, and yeah, man, he brought a whole bunch of people out, but it was lit up in there.
All right, man. We got one more question here from Anthony Rita. He said, "Hey, champ, heard you spar Jay Bordoni. How do you see him fighting Fernando Martinez for the IBF title?"
Oh, Jay's a special fighter, Filipino. But one thing that surprised me, and I've known him for a while and sparred with him, but this last time, my man switched on me. He went so he's right-handed, right? But he switched southpaw, and he's actually good both ways, right? And he was giving me trouble southpaw. I'm like, damn, bro, you done like the first time I sparred him, I gave him that work. It was good work, but I gave him that work. This last time, it was a back and forth, man, and he challenged me. I had to get more creative, think more. So he's getting better in a short period of time. And when you see someone that gets better in a short period of time, man, that those type of people are special, because some people get better and they just hit a roof and they just can't get past that. Now my man, he's gotten better since I was at Wild Card, and he came over my gym like 2 weeks ago, actually, before he left to Vegas. So he's getting better, and I think he, I think and I think he should beat Martinez. I mean, he's more athletic, right? Smarter, and he could go both way. He could switch on him, but again, he got to stick to the game plan. Again, I feel like character has a big play in boxing. Martinez came from nothing and he got that dog in him. Sometimes you don't need in the pro. Sometimes you don't need skills. Will take you a long way, but that dog in you, bro, will take you further. You know, I feel like Martinez has that in him. He got the dog. Jade, he got the skills and everything, but I don't know if he got the dog. I haven't seen it. You know, so that's where I stand on it. But it should be a good fight, and I hope Jade gets that belt, and hopefully I get to fight Jade for the IBF.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because I was just going to say, man, when you look at your division, it's a deep division, man.
Oh, it's
You've been
stacked. It's stacked.
Yeah, you've been calling out guys like Estrada, Franco. You know, if you win this eliminate, you got Franco, you got Kazuda Oka, like you just said, Jaden, man. Where do you see yourself with them guys in them fights, man? You got, Junto Nakatani. I mean, you got some guys in that division, man.
I
So where do
I
you see yourself with them?
I beat them all. That's
Okay.
bro. Since my last fight, I I got straight to it, bro. I didn't sugarcoat anything. Like you know who I want after the fight. I got the mic and I said Joshua Franco. Bam! I want y'all. He got the belt, bro. So why? I don't know why people keep sitting on my name or keep trying to bring me down because I'm calling out the champions. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here and just keep fighting? No, bro. I want to go straight to the person that got the belt, Joshua Franco. I want to fight you, bro. I want to be, and the reason why I say I want those fights because I believe I could beat them. I'm better than them. Y'all just haven't seen much of me. Right, my last fight, I only gave y'all what? It was like a minute and 40 seconds. Y'all didn't see anything. So therefore, y'all can't judge. Y'all don't know how good I am. You know what I'm saying? But soon I'm gonna have the opportunity to show y'all. Till then, I'm gonna keep calling them out, and we're gonna see who takes the fight. If not, I'm gonna have to, corner them and get the opportunity. I mean, I'm number two on the WBA, so it's all about time now. You can't keep running. So, and at the same time, I do understand his business, right? So I'm realistic. Is he gonna fight me? Probably not. High risk, low reward. You feel me? So you gotta play the game, man. But it'll happen.
I bet. Go ahead, Mike.
Speaking of Franco, what did you think about his last performance, the draw with Ioka out there in Japan?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't get to. I saw the fight on the Instagram live, but that gives it no justice. So therefore, I can't implement my opinion. Um, but I've heard he won most of the rounds. Um, but I can't tell you my honest opinion because I didn't. I need to see. I got to rewatch the fight with a better angle, But it don't matter. I don't really care about them or how they did with. Like once they face me, I'm looking to destroy, man. That's all.
What did you think? How you think he would do against him?
Who me?
Yeah,
Oh man, bro, I'm too fast, too strong. Like I could box, I could give it to him however he wanted. You know, that he's just he's tough. Come forward, a little smart, but you gonna need more than that, bro. You need more than just coming forward and being a dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart. You gotta be able to set some traps, dog. You gotta be able to use your feet. You know what I'm saying? You will see soon. Get your popcorn ready, bro, or have it ready.
that's what's up. Before the fight, before a possible fight against Franco, you got this eliminator against the Thai fighter Saishin,
Sriracha.
right?
I mean, Sriracha. Yeah.
Yeah, however you pronounce his name, however you say it, right? Um, in reading interviews about him, you said that you compare your style to a fighter that the Thai fighter lost to, got knocked out by Delakian back in
No, no, no.
2018.
I ain't compare my style to him. Like, I, s- that's not what I said. But
What did you say to
I can't,
clarify that?
can't remember the words. But I didn't compare myself to that fighter. Um, but what I said is, I'm strong and I'm fast and I can move. Like again, he's like a bull coming forward. He literally walk forward like a Muay. Like, bro, I'm gonna hit you dead in the chin and you gonna fall. You know, he he's just hoping to land some crazy stuff. He's not gonna land. My distance control, my jab, like you gotta get cross. You gotta cross that first, and I don't think he's gonna get cross the jab or my feet, man. But yeah, man.
Similar result then.
Oh, bro,
Stoppage.
I'm gonna stop him. And remember, I got 12 rounds, man. You know what I'm saying? I could season him. You know, I could prep him. Then I'm gonna cook him and I'm gonna eat him. Pause.
Is there official date for that fight and
Now
location?
I'm still waiting till this day, man. You know, my last fight was 8 months ago, and they keep telling me, "Yo, you gonna get in the ring? You gonna get in the ring?" Till and since that time, bro, I've been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in shape, dog. I'm always in shape. I don't get out of shape. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like most fighters that take 2 months off and blow up. Now I'm in the gym, dog. Like, and I can make weight easy. You know what I'm saying? I live this life, so I'm waiting. Hopefully they get me in there soon. You know, aiming for March. But I'm not trying to get past March because that's already losing 3 months of no action, man. I'm trying to get back so ASAP. Come on, February, early March, but not nothing past March.
Let me jump in real quick, Mike. I got a question for him, man. I'm gonna ask you something because we said we was touching upon this earlier. We said, tough things make a tough man, right?
Right?
Fighters have to be mentally tough. Um, you left California and you had to go to Honduras, third world country. How did that shape you mentally, and some of the things that happened to you in your early life? How did they shape you mentally to where this scrappy Ramirez we see right now, this confident, young bull that we see right now? How did that shape you mentally, man?
I mean, honestly, bro, when you growing up, right, you don't really pay attention to the shit you see. I mean, I just roll with the punches. I mean, when I first saw my neighbor get shot and killed in front of my crib, like I just saw like, oh, he got killed. Okay, cool. Go back and keep playing. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was normal, bro. But now that I'm older and I'm wise and I'm trying to get answers to why I move how I move, and I look back, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, that's why I don't like any big problem to me. It's not a big problem because I seen that I've been there before. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the same reaction most people get. And it's a good thing and it's a bad thing because I'm scored. And I gotta be able to like work through that shit, bro. Because sometimes I don't even feel shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is love, bro? But I'm human, dog. I'm supposed to love, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to love my sister. I'm supposed to love my mom. That shit is hard for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit I gotta deal with, right? But that's a whole different conversation. But I think it shaped me to be the man that I am, and it fits perfectly with boxing. Like I'm looking to kill, dog, and I have no problem on doing that. It's kill, be killed, man. So whoever they put in me, I'm going in there with bad intentions.
Is
So
that
I,
what that tattoo represents on your back?
Yeah, I chose this life. So I chose the consequences that come with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm prepared to die and I'm prepared to kill. Like that, bro, because I came from the bottom. I'm fighting for survival, you know what I'm saying? You might see the flashy shit now, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm able to, but on one point I ain't had shit and nobody gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But don't get twisted on what you see, man, because you get fooled real quick.
so I guess it's safe to say, man, you've been out the ring. That that dog in you, that hunger in you, man, is probably at an all-time high. So when your fight finally takes place, can we expect to see another awesome performance by Scrappy Ramirez?
You're gonna see a great performance, but make no mistake, it's always calculated, man. I can't let my emotions take over. You know what I'm saying? Because once you let the emotions take over and control you, that's when people make mistakes. So I'm stepping in the ring, calm, collective, right, and making the smart moves. But no, make no mistakes. It's bad intentions. You give me the opportunity, I'm gonna take you out. I'm not playing.
There's a talk about the relationship between yourself and Zerto Ramirez. how he has guided you so far in his career and how he's pointed you to your current management team.
I just wanna, our relationship is big bro, little bro, and I'm again my his record speaks for itself and where he comes from as well. He came from Mexico from the bottom, so we could relate in many ways. But I appreciate him for giving me the opportunity to be around him and to learn. You know what I'm saying? Again, I lack inexperience, and to be right next to him and experience everything he does, it gives me it makes my job easier in in how to attack a situation. Do you feel what I'm saying? Because when you don't know what to do or what to expect, you have a whole bunch of blind spots, right? But if you're walking with someone that knows possibilities, right, and outcomes, and he's able to share that with you, then you're aware. You have more. You're wiser. You're able to predict what's the next move, right? He's been that person to me, and he's made my job a lot easier, man. So we have a great relationship, man, and that's big bro for life. I got his back. I know he got my back. He's just a phone call away.
Now, one more question before I go to Bo. Your last performance, sensational first round knockout, right? On the zone. From a promotional standpoint, excuse me. Uh, has any of these big promoters reached out to you? Are you a still free agent? And I see the
Uh,
drip, right? I see the personality. Why have these cats been reaching out to you and signing you to a deal if not?
Good question. Have they reached out? I'm pretty sure they've reached out. They've spoken to my manager. That's why I have a management team, right? His job is to take care of those situations. My job is to stay in shape and to be ready. That's my job. But when I first came to this boxing to this boxing stuff, to this business, I said I wanted to do it the best way, and the best way is to be independent as long as possible, as long as I'm fighting, right? And so far, I think I'm in a good situation because I'm still independent, right? And I've been fighting. Well, I was fighting, but I haven't fought since. And that may be because again I'm in a good situation, which I'm fighting for a title eliminator, and I'm number one, number two ranked, right? So that's a good situation to be in. But man, being inactive for 8 months, that's a little tough, right? So it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. But I'm gonna stay patient. I gotta see my options, and whatever makes more sense, I'm gonna follow through. But also just to add on, I think having a great team and having the right management play a big part because we just don't take we're not gonna take anything. It got to make sense for both parties, and that's what we're looking for.
All right, man. I got a question from the fans out there, man. Uh, he said, "Who is the best Filipino boxer you sparred?" He said, you sparred Badono and Cajas and Casamero.
And Cajas, I'll say the best sparring partner I've had, Jerwin and Cajas. My dude is strong. I mean, he's already southpaw. Most people got a hard time with southpaws. Me in particular, I like fighting southpaws, but what made it so hard? This dude is strong. Like my dude is strong, and he walk around 150, yo. I don't know how he makes 115, but he walk around 150. And the time I was helping him get ready for Martinez was early in his camp, and he was walking around 150. The dude punch hard. You know what I'm saying? And look, just to tell you this little story, that first, my mindset is I don't respect anybody. Like you a champion, I don't care. That's cool. You a champion. Every other fighter might give you that respect, but I see myself as a champion. I ain't got the belt. That's the only thing that don't make. That's the only reason people don't call me champ. You know, but I see myself as a champion. I carry myself as a champion. So my first time sparring Jerwin, I'm like, okay. He a champion, so he's expecting me to respect him. I'm like, he's not getting none of that. Bro, I swear to God, we did 4 rounds, and those 4 rounds, bro, were like the dirtiest 4 rounds. I'm talking about we was wrestling. You know, it got to a point where like we almost slammed each other, bro. Like it was no boxing. We didn't box that first session. It was all pushing and shoving and getting dirty. You know what I'm saying? But I liked I him. He knew that I was a threat, and I knew that he was a threat. You know what I'm saying? So that competition, bro, brought the best out of us. You know, and that first sparring session, his coach cussed me the fuck out. He didn't want to fuck with me, you know. But he liked what he saw, and I liked what I saw, right? Because we both brought the best out of each other, and we kept working with each other, bro, and we built a strong relationship just because, you know, good plus good, man, equals great, you know, and that's what we was doing, man. We was bringing the best out of each other in the gym. But he's one of the toughest dudes I sport for sure.
All right, man. All right, man. We're gonna go ahead on, man. We're gonna close it down. I want to thank you for joining us, man. Thank you for taking time out to talk to us. Shout out to everybody, man, out there, and let them know, about your social media and what's going on with you next, man.
So currently, I'm staying busy in the gym. You know, my main focus is to stay focused because I'm not gonna let anyone catch me by surprise. So that's first and foremost. Second, I want to appreciate all my people for supporting me. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm straight out the inner city, man. I'm about to take over. Like I said, I'm not here to take part. I'm here to take over. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for the support. Uh, Go follow me on Instagram at Scrappy Boxing, Twitter Scrappy Boxing, man. I hope to see you guys soon. Uh, and yeah, man, listen. One thing about me, you don't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool and everything, right? But at the same time, I'm crazy. And every time Scrappy comes on, I'm gonna give y'all a show. I promise you. That's what I do by nature. So that's easy. So if you guys want to see a show, man, make sure you guys tune into my fights because it's the Scrap Show.
Word up, man. Shout out to my man Scrappy. Cat's in here talking about where 2K at, where Prodigy. I'm right here. I'm always in the fucking building. But it's my man Scrappy. It's his show today. Shout out to him. Shout out to his WB Eliminator that's coming up soon. Hey man, y'all hear the kid, man. He's the real deal. He got the talk.
Hey,
The man
young man, bro. Come on, we ain't no kids no more. Come
listen,
on.
listen. He got the talk, he got the charisma, right? He got the confidence, he got all that shit. So check his fights out on YouTube, right? Check his next fight out. If you got to pay for it, you got to stream it, whatever you got to do, watch him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
hey, come fuck with me, man. Hey, bro, look, really, I've been working on speaking proper. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm taking over worldwide, but you feel
Yeah.
me? Y'all over here getting crazy with it, so we could do that shit. You know, I could bring the street out of you feel me, real quick. But yeah, bro, y'all tune in, man.
Word up, man. Good luck with your fight with Sriracha sauce. It's coming up soon. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with that.
However
No
you pronounce his
disrespect to the
name.
Thai fighter,
Yeah.
man. He
Hey,
dope,
hey,
bro.
hey, it's never disrespect. It's never personal. It's all business, dog.
Word up.
Entertainment. That's what we get paid to do.
Word
Entertain.
up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. We're gonna try to get you back on, Scrappy. I like you a lot, man. You're a good dude, man.
Hey,
So we're
bro,
gonna
I'm a phone call away. Hit my line, dog. You know,
that's what's up.
you got my people's information, man. We can make this shit happen any day of the week, dog. You know,
My
but
man.
I like to talk some shit, so we can talk shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My man.
Talk shit though. You know what I'm saying? Once we get personal with these questions, man. That shit bug me. But we can talk some shit, though.
Oh, we the realest out there. We the realest company out there, bro. A lot of these media cats out there, man, they all scared and shit. Got slacks and straight backs and shit, bro. We don't do
Hey,
that.
that's why scary people don't make shit out of life. You feel me? You gotta take risks, dog.
Word
I
Hey,
up.
like this
risk
dude.
takers. You
I
feel me?
like this dude.
Come on, man.
Word up, man. All right, brother. We're gonna let you go, man. Get back to your day. But definitely, you say you're a phone call away. You're gonna get that call soon, brother.
I appreciate it, man. Hey,
All
y'all
right, my
stay
man.
safe out here. You know what I'm saying? Talk to y'all.
Word up. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through. Shouts to my man Mike W, senior writer, 3kingsboxing.com, man. And of course, shouts to my man Bo, you know what I'm saying? Head of public relations at 3kingsboxing.com. Y'all know what it is, man. We're gonna try to come back with some more shows. Be tuned to this channel right here on YouTube, Prodigy of Boxing Talk. Interviews are gonna be going to the other channel, Three Kings Boxing on YouTube, man. I'll put the link in the description so y'all can go there. This should be the last interview on this channel because we're going to start funneling shit over there. So y'all need to go over there, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, subscribe to Prodigy Boxing Talk as well on YouTube and hit the notification bell because we're going to be doing interview shorts. We're going to be doing show shorts, all sorts of shit on this channel too to keep you guys engaged here as well. All right. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate my dogs. To the next one. We out.